Now that you have got a basic idea of how to create a task, how to accept a task and delete a task, let's go to another feature of iDelegate, that is the minute feature. When you go into the minutes, it will allow you to create a new meeting. If you had already created minutes, they would appear here, but since this is a test company, there's nothing that has been created. Let's go to create new meeting. Okay, what you do is you give the meeting name here. Again, I'll say demo meeting, and you select a chairman. Let's say the chairman is this Tony Keels guy, and the venue, let's give a venue, head office, boardroom, and the date and the time of the meeting, and then you create the attendees. The attendees could be those that are already there in the company, or you can have people from outside the company attending a meeting. Let's say it's a supplier meeting. You'd find the two suppliers here. Let's give again our dear friend William Gates. Okay, and I'll just have one invitee. If you have these meetings conducted on a regular basis, you could have your groups. We will show you how to create your strategic groups, but for the time being, let's just skip this. Let's continue. Now, this is your basic meeting minute entry. There are two types of meeting minutes. One is the note type, and the second is the task type. The note type would be where you type in things like or something like that, and then add this entry. Now this entry has gone here, and now let's give a task. Let's say in the meeting, it was decided to give a task to somebody to cut down a tree, and let's give this task to this person, and you give this task from this person. Why this is so is because in a meeting, the meeting minute taker would be the secretary. So the task would not be from the secretary, but from this person to this person. Again, just like the tasking window, you can give this task to people outside, not necessarily only to those people who are in the meeting, but third parties, external or third parties not in the meeting itself. Let's give a start date and an end date and say at this entry. Let's do another. You'll notice that you have the cut down tree and the note. Let's give another task to somebody else, and you'll notice that it says select a project, and it has one project, building a road. A project is a collection of tasks which the company can, let's say for instance, again, this, like in this example, building a road, you can have project tasks. You could have more than one task pertaining to that project, and you could have project managers who could view all the project tasks and see that everything is flowing the way they should. Let's give a task, and the task description is optional, and it's from this guy to this guy, and you give a date. Now this is going to be a bit tricky because I know not when the project is to be finished. So this may or may not accept my entry. All right, it accepted my entry. That means the project is, this particular task is within the project deadlines. Okay, now we have got three entries: the demo meeting, buy pavers, and cut down tree. and note. Let's say we need to now end the meeting. There are two ways of ending the meeting. One would be to click on the draft minute button. And if that be the case, the meeting would be saved under draft minutes temporarily, and you'd be able to go in here and re-edit it. Or once everything has been edited, by the way, you can edit each and every individual entry. Let's say you decided after the meeting that you're not going to get Mr. John Paul to buy the pavers, but you're going to get somebody else. So I'll add in another user. I'll add in Jack Smith. I will remove John Paul. Okay, and we have John Paul taken off the list. Once done, we can hit the complete minute and it'll say demo meeting. After doing this action, you can't edit this meeting. Say yes. And here you have the demo meeting. You can print the demo meeting or email. If you say email, an email will be generated to everybody, all participants of the meeting, plus the absentees. That's roughly about it for meetings.